All right, here we go. It is the end of July, and these are some of my splits that I made early. I want to say closer to the beginning of June. So probably say 2 months old. I'm not quite sure what I gave them to begin with, but let's get in there and see what's going on. And as you can see from that, it's a lot of bees. So I might be looking at, watch my face for a second here. All right, you got it all. So these girls might be looking at a full-size hive very soon. So let's just get in here, take a peek, see what they're doing. Yeah, they're building comb over. I'm gonna have to do something. So anyways, I haven't been in here to see, make sure everything's going well. I am today. So, well, there's eggs all the way over here. She's laying where she can, so that's a good sign. Just make sure she's not on the back side real quick. I really didn't look that much. I doubt she would be. Usually it's the newer queens that seem to be in the weirdest places. But this one's been laying for a while. They're building up nicely, so my goal for these girls really is just get into a 10 frame. Oh my, look at that, huh? Look at that pattern. You're getting that right. Yeah, these girls are on fire. So, like I said, I haven't really done much except for just getting a little bit of feed here and there. Not really laying the feed onto them, because I think at the time of the split they were still bringing stuff in. But look at this, and she's come right back in and filled it. So beautiful queen, definitely one of next year's honey producers for sure, as long as we can get it through the winter. So, but that's you know, you got to raise some for next year is how I do it. And come on, get out of the way, ladies. So that's what I'm doing here. This is pretty much my next year's honey production, if they make it through the winter. But oh, look at that. Does it look like they're not doing good here or what? So maybe I'm not gonna feed these girls. I'll have to look up top. I might just give them a frame, let them draw on it. But that's 3 solid frames of brood in the bottom. I should be getting them another box, because all those bees are going to emerge in 11 days. Where are they going to go? So here's a natural comb frame that's actually in good shape compared to some of my other ones. I know my head's in the sun, sorry. But she's stuffed every crevice in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one frame that's not drawn out on one side. That's going in the middle. These girls right here. So they'll come back and hopefully they'll just fill that. Bottom is just going to be all brood. So that looks phenomenal. Very excited about that right there. So like I said, these are my next year's plans. These are my girls that I plan for next year. So everything is sticking together. Wow, this is heavy. just adjust. So this is how I think about next year. Oh, there's my camera. And like I said, I try to shoot for 10 frames, and that's how I want to winter these girls, and that's what I'm looking at. And right now I'm looking at at least 2 up here, and just take this one out because the other one's got burr comb to the wall. So let's hope my queen is not up here on this frame. Beautiful white comb right. Oh, there's my queen right there. There she is right there. There's my monster queen. So hold on a second. I'm sweating so bad. My nose is running. I got my queen on here. I do not want to hang her off the side of the hive. So I'm just going to bear with me. I'm going to take this frame and hang it off the side because I know my queen's not there. So they're doing phenomenal. I got a lot of feed. She's over here. She's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her in. This is the center. And just going to scoop it out. Just brushing the girls back in. I'm going to give them a frame for now. So they can work on it. And then next week I got to make more frames, of course. My queen's right there. So this is going all the way over. So this is the frame I just pulled out. And as you can see, what the heck did I just see? Alright, so this is all nectar. They're going to actually get nectar bound. So I'm actually not even going to give them any feed. That whole frame right there is nectar. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get them another frame. I don't know how, but I'm going to. So these girls are right where we need them to be when it comes to right getting close to it, and we haven't even hit the fall flow. Obviously, we're still bringing in. I'm not feeding these girls at all. This thing weighs a ton. Yeah, this is all nectar. This is all nectar. So they're almost 2 frames, deep frames. That's cool. Sorry, girls, I had to take it out, but what I'm going to do is, these girls are getting, I'm not going to feed them. They got so much, I want them to build a little bit. 10, 11 frames. All right. So that's all honey. Like literally all honey. So just gonna checkerboard up here for a week. Not gonna feed them. That's cool white comb, isn't it? Oops. And I'll just checkerboard 1 for this week because the brood, pretty sure I'm not worried about temperatures. Like if anything, it's gonna be hotter. We're gonna be in a heat wave by the end of the week, so. So that looks phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that's how I build my nukes up for the winter. And if you look at it, right, it's the beginning of August. I got 2 frames to draw out for where I want them to be. And then in the late fall, if the fall flow isn't as good, then I feed them. If I can get 5 frames in the top full of nectar, honey, capped, I think that's more than enough to get through the winter. And then by late January, February, throw a little fondant on top. So that's how I winter, or get my nukes ready for winter. But this is a good gauge, because this is when we got to start thinking about things. But thank you for watching.